growing up, my mental health was okay until I was about 16. And then from there on, it was really up and down. And it's stayed like that ever since, actually. So I've been hard of hearing since I was 5 years old. Both my parents knew that something wasn't right with my hearing. And so they took me to an audiologist. Doctors did some checks. But they went back to my parents and said, no, there's nothing wrong with your daughter. She's not deaf. Everything's fine. So I went through a majority stage of my life without diagnosis. And that was until I was 18. So it was a real struggle for me, especially in school. Mental health, for me, the main thing I was dealing with is anxiety. And I feel it's best to have a deaf therapist for me, because then I don't need to over-explain myself to them, or I don't need them to make deafness a sad thing. They're grieving my deafness. Yes, I have mental health, but that's not specifically because I'm deaf. That's not something that's wrong with me. And sometimes hearing therapists, they apologise for the fact that I'm deaf and grieve that part of me. And I don't need that in therapy. A deaf therapist means that we're both can relate to each other because we have lived experience. And I actually am more comfortable in that environment. We need to ensure that deaf young people know where to go for mental health support.